Hey guys, Greg here. I wanted to go over the overall markets to let you guys know what I think is going on. Um, I could be completely wrong. There's a lot of bullishness going on. I'm going to say this that that all the YouTubers that are out there, they're talking about $100,000 Bitcoin back in November or October, November, um, are out now, and they're all bullish again. So that should be a clue. I'm going to show you some evidence on, let's go to this Bitcoin chart for the time being. Let me get rid of some stuff just to show you on the RSI where these guys were Plan B and all these other guys were bullish. Well, this on the daily, if you can see, is your third, probably fourth, up to your fifth in this area. This right here should have been your sign. You see how it made a higher high, but the RSI made a lower low right here. This was the time right in this area, especially around here, that it was going to 100,000, maybe even 140,000. Bitcoin was going to 140,000. All the YouTubers were out there. Plan B, this so-called I don't know what his background was, something to do with the financial industry. And he's saying, I would be surprised if Bitcoin's not 100,000 by December. Well, this divergence on the chart, this one indicator right here should have told you that that wasn't going to happen just by looking at that. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys that it was likely not going to happen. Just if you would have looked at the divergence on the daily chart on Bitcoin right there, on that chart. Okay. So, all right, let me go back down to the 4-hour chart. It's going to go over the RSI. The RSI is really high on the Bitcoin. One thing that I will say about Bitcoin, people are like, oh, it can't go any higher. It can go higher. If you go back and look, Bitcoin has gone higher on the RSI. So I just think that's probably some sort of third wave. If this is an impulse wave, that's a third wave there in this area. It's going to probably keep creeping up. As I showed yesterday in the video, it's going to pull back in more of a 4 and then possibly go up to 50, 51, maybe 53 or 54,000. That's what I think right now. I made a video 4, 5, maybe 6 videos back where I did make a video a few days ago. I said, look, Bitcoin could go to 51,000. It is possible. And I made that video, and here we are heading to that direction. So this isn't a surprise. But what I want to say about this is that a lot of this that's going on from the YouTubes and everybody that's out there, I'm getting the same sense and the same feeling of, hey, there's some people starting to YOLO in and going in, and they're probably going to push us up higher. So this fifth wave, it could have like a little miniature blow off top. So this probably could push even higher because there's people from the YouTubes, they're YOLOing into either Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they want to get in. They think it's going to the moon right now. And this is, in my opinion, a very bad decision to get in right here because there will be a correction, guys. You think you may have missed something, and you could have missed something, but there will be a correction, okay? There will be a correction that comes up. You go back and look when it was bullish over here, it went up, and there's a correction right here, and you would have missed this. Say on Bitcoin, you would have missed that huge amount, that 38%, but then you picked up over here. You go back and look at it. So the market always comes back. So don't sweat it. Don't YOLO in. Don't FOMO into this. And that's what's going to happen because my suspicion, just by looking at the videos and everything that's going on, that it's going to complete this third wave. It's going to pull back, and it's probably going to have some sort of blow off top on this fifth wave, a miniature blow off, possibly. But I want to go through the rest of the coins. And on ETH, I do think ETH is probably going to go up to 3,700. Just looking at the RSI, it's high. But, with crypto, they can go higher than that, 88, even 90 on the RSI. And then there will be a correction. It will have to correct. ETH will correct this. It will run up on this impulse cycle, whatever that is right there, and it will correct that. So if you're bullish, and there's a chance, you can't rule out bullishness right now. You'd be ignorant not to. If you're just saying, hey, it's all bearish, you'd be ignorant to say that this is just bearish and not bullish. You have to keep both of them in the back of your mind and have a strategy. Okay, what's going to be going on? I can enter in on a pullback. But this is my zone for ETH that I had in a video that I made 5 to 6, maybe even a week ago, right here. I said ETH could go to here and as high as right there. Let's go to the other coins and take a look. Solana, I have this sequence laid out. I got Solana could go as high as 119, maybe even higher, depending on how that pushes up. I'm pretty sure that sequence is played out. So I think Solana is going to make a run. This is kind of probably going to tell me that maybe the correction, or maybe there's one more sequence and they'll have a pullback and then go up a little bit more to like maybe 125. Just have to keep an eye on that. Another one that I like to keep my eye on to get clues about Bitcoin is DOT. Now, DOT follows Bitcoin and made a video on DOT, and this is a strange structure. It's impulsive, but it's still weird to me. This reminds me of an ABC wave type wave, but you can get a a impulse out of that for sure. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it went up like that, and then a down for the 2. I have this Fibonacci extension on there. If this is a 1, 2, then DOT should be going up to 27. Right now, DOT is at the 1-to-1. I do have it pushing up a little bit more into the 25 area, but really I want to see DOT at that 1.618 to have its bullishness to that. So this could be a clue about what's going on with Bitcoin. So, and you want to be careful too with DOT, is this going to become 1, 2, 3, correct for 4, and then up for 5. So this also could tell us too that maybe DOT is going to be running up like this, where it has 1, 2, up for 3, and then it corrects in a 4, pretty decent 4 correction, and up for a 5, where it goes up to 31. So what's going to be happening in the next couple weeks is definitely going to answer a lot of questions for us. So there's a couple options, but if I don't see it up near there, then that's going to give me more clues about what's going on. But I would expect DOT to be pumping a little bit more. At least Kusama is. It's almost in my target box. I did expect Kusama could go up to 194. This box. The question is with Kusama, is this going to be 1, 2, 3? 1.618 is 202. So we'll have to see what's going to go on. When Bitcoin, the other thing is too, when Bitcoin dumps just a little bit, they like to dump a lot more, show me a little bit more bearishness to them. So we'll have to see. But with Kusama, this is 1, 2. That would be 3, come back for 4, and then up for 5. And then you can say that this is bullish. Until this is complete, up here, back 4, and then you got a 5-wave count. I'll show you an example, is Rune. Okay, Rune finally hit my box. I made a video, or I made a chart on Rune for guys what to look for, 1, 2, 3. So you pull the fibs on this one from there to there to there. That just hit the 1.618. Okay, so I want to go, hey, pay attention to this coin. I want to see that, and then up there, and then it'll have a pullback. you know, it's going to pull back 1, 2, 3, like back down to $6 or $7. So, you know, saying that this was the bottom and it took off was lucky. That wasn't it. That was a luck play in my opinion. Other coins that I want to look at and show you guys. Sandbox could be taken off. You know, I thought maybe it's going to bounce down and go up, but because Bitcoin wants to roll out of here, it could do a little bit of a shot. You know, go up to maybe $4. We'll have to see about that, how well this coin does. So you have to pay attention to the other coins to get an idea of what's going on. You know, one of my favorite ecosystems is Phantom. You know, I just think Phantom is a cool ass ecosystem. I'm a little bit partial to it, but Phantom really is struggling. It really is struggling here. Um, has a bullish move right now, but it has you know, it has bearish undertones to me. You guys already know, man. I'm doing on Phantom. You know how Phantom likes when Phantom is bullish. You guys know what Phantom does, man. That thing freaking flies. But the corrections are deep too. But Phantom, you guys know, if this was bullish, Phantom would have already been to $2. You know, that thing, Phantom loves to roll. I know it had some issues in the past with the whole Kronhe and the other guy, Fiasco, and stuff like that. And other guys have moved out of the Phantom ecosystem into other systems like Metas and stuff like that. But I'm not chasing things like that. You know, the magical chairs is what I call it in the cryptoverse, where, you know, this ecosystem, they burn that one up and they go over there. You know, I'm long term, I'm bullish. Phantom will come back. It's just not Phantom's time right now. So, also look at the other coins. The other one, Luna. You know, with Luna, the only issue I have with Luna, it's not doing much of a pullback on this retracement, this 5-wave sequence that it completed, and it just retraced to there. So either Luna is just bullish and it's off to the races, or this is an AB and it's doing an expanded flat and it's going to come down for C. I just don't like the shallow correction that it did, but maybe Luna's that bullish. I don't know. I'm going to wait for it to play out. I mean, don't FOMO in right now. That's a dangerous place to be buying Luna. Let's see. But the coins are doing pretty good. A lot of the coins. Gala's another one I think could pump pretty good. If these are 1-2s, 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 then Gala's going to shoot up to 40 cents probably. So if you guys like to gamble, you know, you could maybe buy a little bit of that, because if those are 1-2s and this is not a diagonal, it's coming up back up here. It's getting ready to rock it on Gala. What's some other coins to look at? I did videos on Hex. I have my opinions on Hex. Everybody gets excited once it pumps. We've been doing that since September, guys. Since September on Hex. You know, I'm just, oh, look at it, it's pump, 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 you know. And then back down. Here's the other reason why. This is kind of a concern. The DXY dump, so it did this 5-wave sequence, and now it's probably in this ABC move. And maybe, you know, can you say that it's done? Because if this DXY with a truncated fifth is done and then it's just going to dump, I don't know. I don't think so. I have to pay attention on this correction to see where it goes, because it could be, you know, 1, 2, and then it's going to finish up here like that. So when this is done and it starts trending back down, that's when, in my opinion, the crypto market is going to be more bullish, a lot more bullish. That's when this is actually going down, the DXY is actually starting the downtrend like that. That's when you'll see the crypto just, you know, coins just ripping. That's the other thing, is that they're not ripped with that dump. They should have ripped more. So that's it. The other parts, I just want to go over some coins with you guys and show you what I'm think. Um, Let me see. KDA is another coin. It's pretty good. Whether you got, I don't know what some of you guys don't like KDA, but either way, KDA, once the bull market comes back and this susses itself out, um, you know, especially if it gets down here to these lows below, if it breaks this low, I think KDA is a good buy. You know, you can put a little bit into that. KDA is going to go back up, guys, and break its previous high of 28. So picking it up under 5 is a good deal, in my opinion. The VCs are in this coin, and KDA has a strong community, a very strong community. And I do base some of my buys off, you know, if it has a strong community. You know, that's another thing for Hex. I mean, I will give Hex that. They probably have the strongest community out of all the coins. So they have a plus for me right there, because that's good. So anyhow, that's the rest of it that I'm looking at, some other coins and stuff. Some guys looking at Beats. Beats is, I did that. This is still, I think this is an ABC, and that Beats, this might turn into a 1-2, or this just might be an ABC. So it just might, like, if you just take this, basically the same size right here, and if it's going to correct, it could correct down to, you know, something like that at a minimum, more than likely, if this is count is correct, and it'll come back down. But I like Beats. Like I said, man, I'm yielding Beats. So Near Protocol is another one where they had has a bullish count. Okay, I just don't like this 1-2, and then this correction right here, and it did bust that previous high, and now it's off. And the question is this another change in trend again, going up, bullish to come back down in a C leg? Or is it off to the races again? This is going to depend on Bitcoin. So I was expecting a correction. It could be making an expanded flat, and if it is, this is going to come down aggressively. So, you know, just looking at the RSI, you know, you know, it probably 1-2, 1-2. Let's see here. You know, it'd have to be a 3-wave. This is maybe a diagonal 1-2. Let's see. Yeah, this, I have to look at this a little bit closer, but it's probably a diagonal of some sort in here, like a 1-2, 3, 4, 5 here, and maybe the A. This is the third way down. This could turn into a 1, and then so 1-2, 1-2, 3. You know, these 1-2s right here, you know, this is the bulls and the bears. This is this 1-2, 1-2. And they're not diagonals. Like this, what's a good example? I wanted to show you guys that on Gala. Yeah, Gala right here. This is the bulls and the bears fighting it out, you know. Right here, making these 1-2s, 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 and this one, in this case, the bulls are going to win this one. The bulls are going to win this one, and it's probably getting ready to moonshot, in my opinion. This is like 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and it's going in here, and this Gala is going to moonshot up to like 36 or 40 cents or something like that. Let's take a look. A possibility. I'm not saying that it is. Let's just see. Yeah, 34 cents possibly, depending on where this third wave is. It's hard to maybe even 45 cents possibly, you know, try to be a little more realistic, you know, 37 cents. So if you like to gamble, man, you can pop in there because that probably will shoot up. All right, guys, that's the end of my video and my take on what's going on in the markets and crypto. Peace.